Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday morning, March 24th. This ought to be an interesting video. I was not planning on doing one until seconds before I got into the shower. And then they dropped something in front of me, and now I have to talk about it. Before I go on, that is a piece of aluminum foil hanging from my microwave door in order to reflect light back to my seedlings. I saw that on a YouTube channel, so I remembered that, and I'm going to try that. Okay, so this is going to be kind of like a question and answer thing because, again, whenever I have a question and I haven't done a deep dive on it, you guys are my best people to go to because you are the smartest and everybody has done different deep dives than the next person. So everybody on my channel knows something more about different things. And this was something that came up this morning. So get used to hearing me say, Stacy said. Now, granted, I've heard this before, but that's what happened this morning as she was talking about something being bad for our DNA. So this is my question among many that I have. One is, in your opinion, what is the worst thing that we can do for our DNA? What is the best thing that we can do for our DNA, maybe recovery or whatever? And don't Google it and copy something on the comments because I want to know what you understand. So that's the main question. What's the best thing and the worst thing that we can do for our DNA? And I guess the other question is, I've heard people talk about junk DNA, that we have junk DNA in us. I want to know if you believe that to be true or if that is something that the deep state threw out to make us think that we did not have the ability to do certain things. I don't know. I mean, this is a wide rabbit hole. It could go lots of different directions. So that's one of the main questions. One of the other questions that I have is, has anybody else noticed that people's voices are starting to get on their nerves? Maybe people that you've known for a long time, maybe people that you have watched for a long time. It's like something is not resonating with me on a vibrational level with people's voices. It's almost like, that scratch down a chalkboard. And I've noticed that over the last week or so, where it's like things are not resonating for me with people that used to all of a sudden. And I'm trying to figure out if it's just me or if other people are noticing that. So I'm throwing that question out about the voices. And then this is the last thing that I'll talk about. So within the last couple of weeks, I have thrown out little things every once in a while just to see, it's testing different people. And I will make a comment about being a huge conspiracy theorist, in quotes, and just to see where I can, if somebody will bite onto that or not. And in the last couple of weeks, I've had two people say one particular thing that basically said, I can't do anything about it, so I'm just not gonna worry about it. And I am so fucking sick of hearing that, to be honest. Aren't you glad that your favorite truther didn't decide that they couldn't do anything about it? Aren't you glad I didn't say, I can't do anything about it, so I'm not gonna talk about all the stuff that I do? Aren't you glad that there are other people in the world that picked up the baton and decided to go forward with it? Because where would we be if we didn't have those people that decided that they could do something about it? So that comment that people are making about, I can't do anything about it, so I'm not going to worry about it, is really starting to make me frustrated. And, it's just like, that's just a lame ass excuse, in my opinion, of being lazy. That's just somebody being lazy, it's like, and I can remember having a conversation with somebody who had a lot of knowledge back, 2-3 years ago. And I was like, why aren't you doing something with this? And why aren't you doing something with this? And he's like, because I don't want to. I could do blah, 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 but I don't want to. And that kind of attitude is how we got in this place, where we're at in the first place. So anyway, that is a major frustration that I am finding lately of just, that's people's excuses of not doing anything is because they can't do anything about it. And that is not true. So if you are sitting there watching this right now and you have something that you've always wished you could talk about or do or whatever, I am highly encouraging you to get off the couch and do something about it. Because if everybody had that attitude of, well, I can't do anything about it, well, we're fucked, basically, if that's what everybody's attitude is. So, again, that's all I have to say. And I wasn't planning on doing a video this morning, but, like I said, sometimes they throw something at me right at the last minute, and then when I get in the shower, my brain starts churning. So that's what today's discussion is about. The deal about the DNA, what's the best thing, what's the worst thing, is there junk DNA, and are people's voices getting on your nerves like they're starting to get on mine? Have a good day. Bye.